Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Long time no see, right? So we got ourselves some breaking news here that I want to go ahead and cover. Brett Cooper has officially joined Fox News as a contributor, and there's actually a lot to unpack here, especially since most of you guys know a few months ago I started covering the Brett Cooper drama we had when she left the Daily Wire, which, again, I think was a great show that she had with the comment section. I hate the direction that it's gone now with Reagan Conrad. You guys know that very well. I have made my opinion. I've been very vocal about how I feel about that situation, right? But anyway, so we all know that Brett Cooper left. She decided to do her own thing. She went about a month or two, maybe a little bit longer than that, a few months of kind of running her own show. And then Fox News notices that after she left the Daily Wire, she's still very prominent. She's still getting a lot of views. She's still doing very well. She still has her audience. Because remember, we've seen this happen before. Some people leave a big network and we find out that they don't actually have an audience. We really do. Like, I can go down a list of people whose careers have completely flopped after they left their big network. That did not happen to Brett Cooper. Brett Cooper's views honestly remain the same, if not some videos got a little bigger. But overall, her influence remained the same. And what you find with some of these people is you have content creators or influencers or news media people, whatever you want to call them. Some of them are popular because they have the machine behind them. And a lot of them are popular because people just like them for them. Brett Cooper is in a very unique space where people just like her for her. They just like hearing her opinion when she covers the news. And so what Fox News did is Fox News is like, okay, we see that this girl left the Daily Wire. Okay. We saw that Candace Owens left the Daily Wire too. However, in my personal opinion, I think Fox News views Candace Owens as too controversial. Otherwise, they would very likely have her on their platform. And don't get me wrong, I know Candace Owens has been on Fox News before. Like, I know this, or at least I'm pretty sure she has. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she has. But why have they signed Brett Cooper as a contributor and not Candace Owens or some of these other people? Because I think that this network views Candace Owens as a little bit more controversial compared to Brett Cooper, which, I mean, they're a news network. What can you expect? But remember, the news media is dying. It's not just CNN and MSNBC and all this that are dying. We have to be honest. Now, it is true that the number one news network in terms of viewership is Fox News. That is true. However, at the same time, they are still losing viewership. And if you are a media company, you do not want to lose viewership. That is going in the wrong direction. You want to do everything you can to get the viewership up, not the viewership declining. So even though you were still number one in cable news, your viewership declining doesn't help when you're in a space that is a sinking ship. The entire news media is a sinking ship because young people, for the most part, and middle-aged people, honestly, are turning off cable news. They're watching these YouTubers. That's what they're doing. A lot of these independent media guys and people on YouTube are getting a lot of the viewership. Obviously, I can name the names like Patrick Bet-David and people like that. I could go down the list, but, Charlie Kirk, whatever. But the bottom line is, that's what you have going on here. So I think what Fox News is doing, and they probably won't admit it, but I think what Fox News is doing is they're like, okay, our average viewership is 70 years old. I'm not joking, guys. The average viewer of Fox News is 70 years old. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. That's great. But you do want your viewership to be a nice mix of older folks, middle-aged folks, younger folks. Why did Fox News get Brett Cooper on there? Because Brett Cooper has a huge audience and Brett Cooper does appeal to Gen Z. So obviously, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure it's going to work, by the way. I do want to give my opinion on that too. I think they're bringing Brett Cooper on Fox News to get some of that Gen Z viewership. But the problem is Gen Z and even millennials at this point, I'm part of that. I'm 30 years old. I'm a millennial. I don't ever in my life watch cable news. I don't even have cable. I don't. When I want to get my news, I have a group of YouTubers that I watch. Okay. I be watching Patrick Bet-David and people, Brett Cooper and people like that. That's where I get my stuff from. If I want to get coverage of what's going on or whatever, and I want to hear a good take on it, or I just want to learn about what the heck is happening, I'm on YouTube. All my news and information comes from two places, YouTube and Twitter. That's it. No Fox News, no MSNBC, no CNN, no Newsmax, none of that. I don't watch any of that. And so I see what Fox News is doing, and that's great. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be able to get that young audience to go to their platform. That's just me being honest. That's what I think. So anyway, here's the opening video. Apparently, she was supposed to appear on Will Cain's show. Some of you guys might remember Will Cain used to be on ESPN. And then I guess he ended up going to Fox. I don't really watch his show, to be honest with you. I don't pay attention. Well, I don't watch cable, so that's why. But Will Cain apparently revealed Brett Cooper's role on his show because she was supposed to do his show, but I guess something happened with her car. And so, yeah, I'll play a little bit of that video. I think you guys want to see that. So here's that video of Brett Cooper's introduction into basically saying, hey, can't wait to be here as a contributor on Fox News. And here we go.
Programming note and network note. Today on the Will Cain Show, we were supposed to have Brett Cooper here in studio with a big announcement, but unfortunately she ran into some travel issues, some car issues. But that didn't stop Brett from sharing her news.
Hello, everyone. I am reporting live from a Buc-ee's in the middle of Texas. I'm so sorry that I was not able to join Will on the show live today. I was so excited to kick off this new partnership with Fox in this official way, but a series of unfortunate events left my husband and I on the side of the road in Texas on the freeway as we were trying to get between Austin and Dallas for the tour that I'm currently on. So I was not able to make it in time, but I wanted to send in this video just to say hi and to thank you all for the congratulations and the excitement. I am so excited to join Fox as a contributor. I can't wait to be on their shows even more regularly. I think it'll be so much fun, and I will see you guys on Fox tomorrow.
You know, it happens, Brett. But congratulations to Brett Cooper on becoming a Fox News contributor. Welcome to the Fox family.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here.
Okay, so you have that happened. She went on Will Cain's show and kind of made her little announcement. Now, she actually, literally today, she went on Fox News as a contributor. Like, she officially started her job.
President Trump
about his hair.
Sorry about that. We have no idea how much she's getting paid or how that's going. I assume she's getting paid pretty well. But one of the things that I do like about this, by the way, she did get a little bit of criticism. I did see some criticism online of people saying you're leaving a big network to go to another network. And basically they're saying like, hey, you know, you're going to have to bow down to what that network wants and blah, blah, blah. And I think people don't understand that there's a difference between being a full-time news anchor for a big network and a contributor. Basically, as a contributor, she just goes on Fox News occasionally and covers certain segments. You know, they'll bring her on. You know, she's like a panelist or whatever. Like, they'll bring her on. They'll be like, joining us now is Brett Cooper to give her opinion on so-and-so and so-and-so. And then she talks for like 10 minutes. And after that, they're like, all right, well, there you go. We heard from Brett Cooper. Thanks so much. And then they move on with the show. Like, that's what a contributor is. So I don't think some of that criticism is really true. I don't think anything with her show or what she's doing is going to change. I think she's just looking at other avenues and ways to make money. There's nothing wrong with that. If I was in her position, I would do the same thing. I would do my own independent media thing, and I would also get paid and get that Fox News money because Fox News got a lot of it. I would take some of that, too, to go on for 10 minutes to give my opinion on stuff like this. It's like the greatest job in the world. You get paid to talk. That's all you're doing. You go and give your opinion, and people like it, and big networks pay you for it. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Anyway, here's the segment that Brett Cooper appeared on where she gave her opinion on what Joy from what's that show called? The show Whoopi Goldberg. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's Joy. It's The View. I guess something happened with The View and Brett Cooper gave her opinion. Let's go ahead and watch a little bit of that.
He really doesn't really like strong women.
Right.
He likes dutiful, obedient women who compliment him, I find. Even back in the day when I used to do jokes about his hair, you know, but every male comedian did jokes about his hair, but he went after me in particular.
She still remembers that. All right, joining us for the first time as a Fox News contributor, Brett Cooper. Congratulations, Brett. We're so happy to have you in the family.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
Well, we are excited for you and excited for all of us, actually. All right, what is your reaction to Joy Behar's comment, this tip about impeachment with AOC?
Oh, gosh. Well, I just watched that and I was like, didn't Mark Cuban step into that trap like 6 months ago? Like, we already saw how that turned out. And I enjoyed her comments about the fact that Trump went after her specifically. And it's like, maybe it's not the fact that you're a woman, Joy, but it's just that you're Joy and he doesn't want to deal with you. Maybe it's less about you being a woman and just about who you are. But no, the accusation is completely ridiculous. Trump's entire administration is filled with strong, intelligent women. And I think when I hear comments like that, my mind actually doesn't go to the women that he employs, boys, but it goes to Melania. I mean, it's so offensive to say that about her when you've seen the incredible work that she has done, the books that she's written, the languages that she speaks, and the fact that she actively pushes back against him on a daily.
I like how they pulled up all the women in his administration. That's actually funny. Let's see. They got Pam Bondi. They got Tulsi Gabbard. They got Susie Wiles. They got Caroline Levitt. They got Kristi Noem. You know who they're missing, actually, which is funny. I figured they would have put this person. What's the lady? I forgot her name. It's something McMahon. It's Vince McMahon's wife. I'm sorry, I cannot remember her name, but she's the Secretary of Education. They forgot to put her on the graphic, but she's another woman that's in the Trump administration too. I don't know why I can't remember her name, but I know her last name is McMahon, and she's like the Secretary of Education, and she's in charge of basically they're supposed to dismantle it or whatever. But yeah.
Written, the languages that she speaks, and the fact that she actively pushes back against him on a daily basis, and they still have a great marriage.
I think her name is Linda. Yeah, Linda. I think it's Linda McMahon. I knew it would come to me. That's definitely her name, Linda McMahon.
It's so offensive to say that about her, and it obviously shows that I don't think Joy knows very much about our president.
Yeah, take a look at all the women that he has hired in prominent positions that aren't taking instruction from him. They're hired to do their job, and they're empowered to do it. You also mentioned Mark Cuban. Here's what he said on
Where's Linda McMahon?
on The View. Watch.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women.
All right, I think that's enough. We don't do politics on this channel. We really just cover drama and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, just wanted to cover that real quick. Very interesting that Brett Cooper ended up going on Fox News. I kind of like it. I don't see the issue at all. Cool with me. So yeah, those are really my thoughts on the entire situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments as always. And yeah, thanks for watching. I haven't posted a video in 20 something days. And if you're wondering why the uploads have slowed down so much, it's because I get married in 35 days. So things have gotten really busy. Things have gotten really stressful. Oh, by the way, let's not forget the fact that I just moved too. So yeah, things have been pretty crazy here, but I'll try to post when I can. I mean, that's all you can really do. I'll post when I can. And yeah, that's where we're at. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.